Welcome to the Kobe Bryant Basketball Deaths podcast,
Oh,
sponsored by Prime.
oh man, that's a
We're
terrible
gonna talk
ad
about
to
our
have.
favorite.
Oh,
Yeah, dude, but Prime just gave us like $1.25 million, so we kind of have to like push their shit in this
yeah.
episode. So, I mean, they're a really good, awesome drink that's really good for you and tastes good.
Mm.
Prime,
Mm-hmm.
actually, uh, it, I'm. It looks like a beer, but I promise this is Prime I'm drinking.
Bear.
Yeah, that's Bomb Pop Prime. That's pretty good,
Mm-hmm.
dude. I love Prime.
Oh
Um,
man.
Actually, with the amount of money they're giving us, this is actually no longer the Kobe Bryant Basketball Deaths podcast. This is actually the Prime podcast, where we're going to be
Ooh.
just talking about Prime, dude. We're going to be chopping it up about Prime right
We
here.
finally
So,
got our Kick exclusive $200,000 every 7 years contract,
yeah,
and
yeah.
we're gonna work with it.
And through that, we have secured a guest spot on the show with Aiden Ross, famous respecter of black people, Aiden Ross, everybody.
Yeah,
So,
he has a
yeah,
bodyguard that's
that's,
black, so he respects all the blacks.
yeah. Yeah, Aiden Ross is the biggest respecter of black people I've ever met in my whole life.
Yeah.
Because he's a friend of the show now, so obviously, like, we hang out all the time, me and Aiden Ross. And who's that other guy?
Uh,
Neon or whatever that
yeah,
gets beat up by
Neon.
black people all the
Yeah.
time. Yeah, he's also a very famous respecter of black people, Neon.
There's also that guy
So we
that
could probably get
crashed
him
his
on.
car like twice. Doherty.
Jack Doherty, yeah,
Yeah.
Jack Doherty. Yeah, we're gonna have him on the show. This is actually gonna be the. We're actually changing the name of the show again. This is called the
Kick Prime.
the
It's the Kick Prime. Kicks at the
yeah
front.
this yeah the sponsored by Kick Prime. This is the Respecters of Black People podcast
Mm.
that you guys are tuning into now, where we're only gonna have people. people
Honestly,
that
I would be okay with that.
I don't know where
I'd be
this shit's
okay
going.
with that.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with the Potter 7 with that
Yeah.
title.
Just kidding, guys. It's Northwest Trenches. It's the show. You clicked on it. You saw the title. It's the show you know and love.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's get into the meat and potatoes here. So there's something going on outside of my door. Whoa,
Mm-hmm.
that's weird.
You're getting
no,
swatted live on the Kick live stream.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Aiden Ross is swatting us because we're funnier than him. No. So I guess we can get into our first topic of discussion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Ozzy Osbourne died. I think that sucked. He was like.
It's terrible, actually. Ozzy Osbourne is a renowned personality in the music space, and
It's not even that. He's like a cultural icon. Like he represents an entire genre of music. You know.
I was gonna give a quick. I was introduced to Ozzy Osbourne when I did a bunch of road trips with my family when I was like 7.
Yeah.
And my dad used to like sing along to his songs all the time.
Yeah.
And now he's gone. And it's very sudden.
When he was singing it, would he like rock back and forth and like white knuckle the steering wheel like Ozzy would do on the fucking microphone?
Yeah.
Millions of people living as fools.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah. Crazy and not too late to learn how to love and forget how to hate. Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.
That's how he'd sing it.
He would also get Rock Band, the video game, just to play Ozzy Osbourne songs.
Yeah, I had a Rock Band 1 on the Wii, and I don't think there was a single Ozzy Osbourne song on there, but they had Paranoid by Black Sabbath, and that's how like I had always heard that song. I knew what the song was, but like that's when I put like a name and an artist to the song is when we got Rock Band 1. And I actually was like, there's a ton of bands actually that I like figured out that I liked just because I saw the names of the bands finally. Like Rush. I got into Rush because of Rock Band. Yeah, I think that's it. No. Bon Jovi, that was another one. They had Wanted Dead or Alive. The Outlaws was on Rock Band 1, so I got into the Outlaws. There's like, I don't know, I can't remember all the tracks off of that game, but that game was like instrumental, no pun intended, to like putting me onto a bunch of like really good bands that I still listen to today.
Yeah.
But without Ozzy, a lot of those bands would probably not have fucking existed.
Yeah.
Or if they did, they would sound completely different. And you know, like it's just a huge, because like, I don't know, like I hop on this show all the time and I'm wearing metal t-shirts and like, you know, that's like, that genre is a huge part of my life. So like to see one of the forefathers of that genre, you know, die, it was, it actually brought tears to my eyes. I like got immediately off work, checked my phone, and I got a text from a friend that was like, dude, Ozzy just died. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So I drove down to the dispensary blasting fucking Miracle Man and fucking Walk on Water. I was like playing some good old Ozzy deep cuts and shit in the car. Well, Miracle Man's not like a deep cut, but it's not one of his like mainstream songs. You know, I was just blasting Ozzy on the way to the dispensary, and like, I don't know, it's just crazy because like the only other celebrity I actually teared up when they died was Lemmy Kilmister of Motorhead, and it felt like a very similar thing because he was like, I don't know, I like maybe not in like the mainstream culture, he was not on the same level of Ozzy, but when it came to like the influence that he put into the genre of metal, he was easily equal with Ozzy Osbourne. You know, well, even like Motorhead and Black Sabbath, they were both equal in, you know, the creation of heavy metal as a genre.
I could connect Mr. Osborne's death to the next topic because Ozzy Osbourne had a reality show with his family. And guess who else had a amazing show featuring their family?
Oh yeah.
Hogan Knows Best. Hulk Hogan.
I forgot about Hogan Knows Best.
So, unfortunately, Hulk Hogan passed away as well this
Friend
week.
Of the show, Hulk Hogan has officially died.
Renowned man who said the N-word multiple times, Hulk Hogan.
Renowned respecter of black people, Hulk Hogan.
That would not work on the introduction bit at all. But, yeah, Hulk Hogan passed away, and it's very sad because he is probably the most integral part of pro wrestling. Even if he did a bunch of shitty stuff in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan is like, in a way, the face of pro wrestling in the same way Ozzy was like the face of metal. So it's like, it's actually crazy, like days apart that they died. I didn't even, like, what, did they say what Hulk Hogan died from?
Hulk Hogan had a heart attack, a cardiac arrest in his house. And they drove him to the hospital and they tried to resuscitate him. And he was, by their accounts, brain dead on arrival.
Oh shit, brother! I'm having a heart attack, brother!
But he was also 71, which is a surprisingly long time for a pro wrestler of his era. And he had to go through like 20 back surgeries, a spine surgery, or 7. I don't remember the amount. So he's going through a lot of pain anyways, and to just suddenly up and die in such a way is kind of understandable with how much he had to already try to fix in his body.
Yeah, well, like, and there's another angle to it too. You can't be 71 and looking like that. Like, your organs, I don't feel like they can fucking keep up. Like, like a hardcore weightlifting regimen, and like, I don't know, maybe Hulk was still doing fucking steroids. Who knows? I mean, he sure fucking looked like it.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what being that big at that age, along with like decades of fucking steroid use. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Like that.
For
This is the
Hogan,
first time I'm hearing of how he died too,
yeah,
and it
for
like
Hogan,
when you said cardiac arrest, like
yeah,
makes sense.
for Hogan, it was also like he probably was using steroids from like 23 to like 42, and then he stopped.
At the minimum.
Yeah.
At minimum.
Yeah. So
42.
it kind of destroyed his body, and then his leg drop would send a tingle up his spine every time he would do it, and that's why he needed all those spinal surgeries and back surgeries.
Yeah. No, it's I don't know, I might watch some Hulk Hogan classic matches after this. Do you think he's in heaven, or do you think he's in hell with Chris Benoit?
I think he's in heaven, surprisingly, for some people.
Yeah.
And he is wrestling a match with either Andre the Giant or Randy Savage.
That's actually a pretty cool image to think about, is him meeting up with like the boys in the afterlife,
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about that with Ozzy, like him, meeting back, if there's an afterlife, he's meeting back up with like Lemmy and Randy Rhoads and like all these fucking guys that he cut his teeth in the music industry with, and that also brought some tears to my eyes. But that's always a very like, I enjoy picturing that when it makes the death less sad.
Yeah.
If you think that way.
Unfortunately,
even if you think the afterlife is a farce.
This is like a subject to part B. Fox News has been parading around Hulk Hogan's death on every program.
Yes,
and it pisses me off. Like, I know he supported the Orange Man last year, but it does not mean you can parade him around.
Yeah. Well, like, my mom is like chemically addicted to Fox News. So like, I'll be walking through the living room and I always glance to see what they're talking about today, because it's always something fucking crazy on Fox News. And no, like half the time I walk by the TV and I glance at it, there's a video of the Hulkster fucking tearing his shirt off at the RNC.
Yeah. But they're just doing that because the last thing he did politically was say that he sided with Trump. So we gotta jump on that as much as we can, which is really sad.
Yeah, they'll probably, when Dave Mustaine dies, because he's been on Fox News a couple different times, they'll probably do the same shit with Dave Mustaine. I remember, this is not related to Hulk Hogan at all, but this is related to Fox News. But one night I was sitting out there eating dinner at the table, and I'm listening to the Fox News going on in the background. They're like, all right, we're going to have our newest Fox News contributor, Sammy the Bull Gravano, on.
Hell yeah.
And like, so they had Sammy Gravano on, and he's talking about Trump. And you go, like, before they cut him off, he was going on this rant. And like, he like dropped like 3 F-bombs. And they had to like they're like, all right, thank you, Sammy the Bull. Anyway, next segment. And like, it was just so funny. They have like, Fox News is that cooked that they have like a guy who is literally a serial killer who has like 13 bodies under his belt, that is like verified that he pulled the trigger on like 13 fucking people, and he was responsible for the deaths of even more. But he's just like this he's a New York Guido, fucking wop Italian.
Yeah.
That was in every mobster pretty much is a Guido. Like, I don't know what they expected would happen. they let a mass murderer who fucking was in the mob and is a fucking New York Guido on their program, and they didn't expect him to like say fuck. Like,
yeah.
Come on, dude.
There was the thought that came to mind is like, since Nick Mullen was on Red Eye like 4 times.
Yeah.
When he dies, do they just like use Cumtown bits every single program for like 2 days?
Honestly, if fucking Fox News just started being like the Cumtown Greatest Hits compilation 24/7 channel, it's that shit's staying on the TV. That shit's getting burned into the screen.
Yeah.
Did you see that Nick Mullen was on Stav's show again?
Again? I did not.
Yeah. It was pretty funny. He made this quip that was like he compared Auschwitz to like a Dick's Last Resort restaurant. Do you know what the Dick's Last Resort is? What does it mean to you?
I can do a quick reprisal of a story that I don't think I've ever told.
Okay.
So my sister turned, I believe, 17, and we went to a Dick's. So we're having fun. We're just eating food and whatnot. And one of the, I'll just say like bartendee people, they gave me a tinfoil, like pie crust. And they were like, oh yeah, just fucking just put this on her head. Just dump it on her. And without any sort of inclination in my brain, I'm like 15, 14. I'm like thinking about it. And I'm like, whatever. And I do it. But what I do, instead of just slapping it very softly, I just go, BAM! And there's whipped cream that flies everywhere. And she's mad at me. And my parents are like, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh, God. Why'd I do that?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Dude, the Dick's Last Resort waiter or waitress set your ass up.
Yeah, dude.
That really is a dick move, isn't it?
Yeah. And right after I did it, the attendee person, they came back and they were like, you weren't supposed to do it that hard. What's your fucking problem? They like doubled down on making me sad.
Dude, they like, holy shit, dude. You were like surrounded.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Dude, they fucked you up at Dick's Last Resort.
It was not a good time. There is a Dick's Last Resort in Vegas, and there was a 2% chance while I was in Vegas last year where I was gonna go, hey, you wanna go over there and drink a shit ton and get yelled at?
I've never been to the Dick's Last Resort before, but I really want to go, and I want to ask the waiter if I can be mean to other customers. See if that's like something I'm allowed to do, or if that's like off limits.
Abuse
like
your opponents. I mean, your other.
Because like I want to be like, I don't want them having all the fun. You know, I want to be an asshole too. That shit's pretty fun. So I don't know. I'm just saying, if I go to the Dick's Last Resort, I might get in a fight, and I want to know if that's okay.
The thing is that there's like, I think like 15 Dick's Last Resort restaurants.
Yeah.
But they all have the like worst burger you can think of. And they also advertise that burger all the time.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm going to a Dick's Last Resort, I'm not going for a good meal. I'm going so I can get berated.
Mm-hmm.
And I could get somebody to yell at me for being a retard.
Yeah. It's kind of like there's a thing now for Ren fairs where there's a lady that berates the customer when they like drink something or eat something off the menu. Cool. And she's like, yeah, you fucking drizzle that down your throat, bitch. She literally like goes insanely hard for no reason.
Dude, that would be fun. Is the Renaissance Fair. I've been to one Renaissance Fair, and it was when I was like 7 years old or some shit.
Nice.
And it was really fucking fun, and I want to go back to the Renaissance Fair. I I fuck with the Renaissance Fair so much. There's one up in Kent, Ohio, that they do every year, like in the fall or something. I might plan on going to that fucking Renaissance Fair. That's what I'm saying, dude.
Oh my! I just got a food review subject. That's how I'm gonna turn this into.
All right, Joey's World Tour style shit.
Yeah. So, my mom just put together this mango papaya banana concoction.
Okay.
And I'm going to try it for the first time. There may
Sounds
be
very
ASMR. There may not be ASMR. I don't know yet. That's not bad. That's actually not bad.
Is it like a puree?
Yeah, it's in that realm. Sorry for derailing the conversation. It just came up into my vicinity. I kind of needed to bring it up.
No, you have me fucking drawn in, dude. Yeah. I'm interested at this point.
Let me try to get some ASMR for the podcast here.
Yeah.
There was no ASMR on that at all.
No, there's nothing.
That's okay though.
No, that was more like white noise to fall asleep to. 10-hour loop.
But I'd give this like a good 8-9 area.
Nice. Does it feel like you're eating baby food because of your mouth surgery?
Oh yeah, this is a good segue into that.
Surgery.
Yeah, surprisingly, right after the food review too. This is awesome. So
yeah, we're cooking.
Monday this week, I had a wisdom tooth surgery. They put me under. They popped open my face in 4 different spots and took out the teeth. So from Monday all the way to yesterday, I kept on putting medical gauze in between those spots. The thing is, I called a lady this morning, and she's like, "Oh, you were supposed to stop doing that like way earlier. You didn't have to have the medical gauze in your face for 4 days."
A real bruh moment.
Yeah. And I was like, this is kind of surprising, I guess is the best way to put it. Because I thought I was going to go on the pod today and barely move my jaw. Like, literally talk like this for the entire podcast. Just like barely moving.
Like when Richie Aprile ran over Beansy and he had to get his jaw wired shut in The Sopranos.
Yeah. It is kind of Sopranos-y how I was for the first 4 days of it. And the tiny dog in the background, she had to wake up every other hour with my mom, with me, so that we could replace the gauze. And we did that for 4 days. It was not fun. And I'm at the stage now where it's trying to like muscle build over those spots. But I still have to eat like a little kid could. It's one of those. What happened?
All right. I got kicked off the Wi-Fi for some reason.
Oh. Weird.
Not the most cash money thing that's ever happened to me, but we're back.
Okay.
We're so back.
You had to hotspot it and then connect it to your computer?
Nah, the call, it just froze up, and I was like, all right. So I was just kind of sitting here, fucking drumming on my legs.
Hell
and
yeah.
then it kicked me off the fucking Wi-Fi, and I was like, bro, I'm doing something. You can't, you can't just kick me off. I'm busy here. I'm working right now.
Well, they're chopping down a tree in my neighborhood, so that could be picked up as well. I don't know yet.
That's funny. That's actually pretty funny. Well, it's like when I had that fucking bird attacking my window last summer or whatever when we were recording the show. You could hear that shit over the mic.
Oh, man. Yeah. Tyler, surprisingly, shared a video of Airsoft Fatty and a few friends and Bert and a
Yeah.
D's Nuts joke video.
What?
Yeah. It's like Airsoft Fatty is walking with this guy and they do the first joke and then they do another joke. And then Airsoft Fatty gets hit by a car. They edit him to look like he gets hit by a car. And then Bert does the third one. But he sounds like the end of season 3 Bert, where he's like, D's nuts, man. He's like very like spastic about it.
D's nuts, man. Yeah.
It's a really good video.
What if I kissed Airsoft Fatty?
Chat. What if I kissed Airsoft Fatty?
Fat black penis.
Damn.
Is Airsoft Fatty gay?
Oh,
I wish more people knew who he was so I could fucking make jokes like that in public. It's like Bert is just a very niche, and the thing is, he has the potential to not be a niche internet micro celebrity.
Honestly, Bert, if he keeps streaming, he's gonna run into like a pay money wubby type guy in the span of a year. There's no way around it. He's gonna get there.
Yeah, definitely.
I would love him on Wubby's stuff. Actually, that would be really good. Really good.
Yeah, you could
publicity.
put Bert on fucking. You could put his ass on anything, and I would watch it. Like put that motherfucker on Hell's Kitchen.
Could you put Bert into?
Get that guy to interact with Gordon Ramsay. Like that would be fucking awesome.
Get Bert on All Elite Wrestling to fight Big Boom AJ. I need the content.
Dude, he'd probably try and rape Big Boom AJ. Let's be honest here.
Bert would probably be like, "What is pro wrestling?" And just like look around, real confused.
Pro wrestling. There's masculine men everywhere with their shirts off.
Is this gay? Is pro wrestling gay?
Pro wrestling a gay sport? And then,
Stare at the camera.
Anytime the announcer gets on the mic or something, he does the fucking TTS fucking
wow.
emo where he goes like,
"Who said that? What is going on?"
It was really funny because I think like somebody sent him a super chat or something, and fucking they're like, "Oh, what advice do you have for any fish being in the tank?" And he's like, listen to the TTS. Always listen to the TTS. It's like, no, don't do that.
Well, he did it because everybody liked him. That's the difference.
Yeah, no, I liked that he did that, but I feel like anybody else doing it would like it wouldn't be as funny.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh man, I would absolutely love to see Bert try to suplex somebody in a ring.
Yeah.
Did
you see that? Did you see that Mexican fish tank spinoff?
I've seen clips of it. Yeah.
I guess they're hosting it on the Fish Tank Live website.
Bert is on the Fish Tank Live website.
Yeah.
He has his own separate channel bit you can look at. It's pretty nice.
I don't know. I haven't been on the website in a couple days though, so I'm not really sure what's going on there at the moment. But I did find that very interesting that they'd do that.
Yeah.
And fucking Greg has his show now, Congregated, which is kind of like a fish tank thing, and people seem to be liking it. You know, they don't get a ton of views like compared to Fish Tank. It's only in like the hundreds, but I mean, it's a pretty good idea, honestly. So
I'm really
Frank Castle's involved.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, like actually, believe it or not, Frank Hassel and Greg, I would have never expected it. They're actually like really tight. They're like buddies and shit, and they do like a bunch of creative stuff together. It's really cool.
Yeah, I really hope this long-awaited relocation situation. Hopefully it doesn't take until like December, but it might, you know.
Though I wouldn't mind that because then it'll be shitty outside, so I like don't feel bad wasting the day watching Fish Tank, you know.
I'm glad that Xavier could have a 0.3 second appearance.
Yeah, I was happy when he showed up in season 4. I don't know. I feel like we're losing momentum here, so I'm going to start talking about the Pantera show I went to.
Yeah, okay.
Pantera, fronted by legendary respecter of black people, Phil Anselmo. You know, he dropped a white power at a benefit show in 2015 or 2016, and nobody cares anymore, which is awesome. I feel like the world is moving on from this cancel culture whiny shit.
Hell yeah.
That Phil Anselmo can be racist and still front a fucking band for like thousands of people at Blossom Music Center. So, no, the show was great. I had a bit of an issue getting in. Well, actually, no, we had 2 fucking issues getting in. So, first issue, we pull up, Logan and his brother-in-law are there. They went with us. Logan, friend of the show. He's been on before. So me
Jordan.
and 3 others.
Jordan is there too.
Yeah.
Friend of the show, Jordan
was there. Friend of the show, Jordan. Friend of the show, Kai. Friend of the show, Nick. Friend of the show, me. We were all mobbing up.
Friend of the show, me. It's really funny.
Yeah. But no, fucking. We get to the front gate and we get turned away because Jordan has a metal water bottle. All right. What the fuck? That's retarded.
What a doofus.
Nick gets stopped and turned away because Nick has like studded bracelets and shit on. And they're like, that can be used as a weapon because, yeah, I'm going to punch somebody and break my wrist. That's a really good idea to punch with your wrist, right? So he got turned away. And then Kai gets turned away because he had a drawstring bag that was not see-through, you know?
Yeah.
Kai, famous friend of Osama bin Laden, definitely has a bomb in there.
Maybe there's beer in there. Terror. Maybe there's a switchblade in there. You never know.
But still, so we got turned away for this shit, and we're pissed. So we walk all the fucking way back to the car. We had to park far away, dude. Like, we're talking a 10, 15-minute walk. So we go all the way back to the car, and then we couldn't find the fucking car for, like, a while. So it probably took us a solid 10, 15 minutes to find the car. Finally found it, dropped our shit off, started walking back, made it through the front gate, and then we get to where you show off like the tickets, right? I couldn't get the fucking tickets to come up.
Ugh.
I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude, I paid for these tickets. I paid for 5 fucking tickets, dude. Like, I dumped some money into this shit. I insured the damn tickets, too, to make sure there's no fucking issues with us getting in. Because I organized this whole fucking thing for all of us to have a good time at Pantera and to see a Monomarth. So, during that walk, we missed the one opening band, Snafu. I've never heard him. I wasn't too tore up about it. So, Amon Amarth started playing as I'm having this fucking ticket problem. And after about, like, 15 or 20 minutes or some shit of dicking around on my phone, I finally got the tickets to come up, got everybody in. We missed like half of Amon Amarth's set, which sucked, but what we did see of them, it was fucking awesome. I've seen Amon Amarth before. They always kill it. Like, they had fucking the guy in the Loki costume come out during the one song, and he's like fucking hovering around motherfuckers on the stage. It was really badass. They did what's it called? Like The Way of Vikings or something. I forget what the song was, but they do a Viking battle on stage during this song. And the band just kind of like fucks off and goes to the left and right. You have 2 Vikings with swords and shields and armor and like the whole fucking 9 yards just having a fucking sword fight on stage. And like they're hitting each other hard as fuck. Like they're going hard in it. Like it doesn't look like some fake shit. Like it looks visceral what they're doing on stage.
Hmm.
Like the only thing they didn't do was try and stab each other, because that would actually like really fuck them up.
Yeah.
But no, they were like fucking swinging swords and like throwing each other on the ground and shit, and like hitting each other with the shield, and it was like super fucking badass. And you know, Nick, he's my little cousin and shit, you know, like he's super into metal, so I like taking him to shows with me. And that was the first time he had ever seen a Monomarth live. I have definitely played them for him, so he knew who they were. But no, he thought that their performance was fucking great. Logan was with me when I saw them the first time. We both thought it was fucking awesome. And then, you know, there was an intermission, and we're just kind of like sitting around. We went and like walked, got some water, fucking hit the Pendulum about, you know,
Hell
one or
yeah.
two or 15 times or some shit like that. Got really fucking high. And then Pantera came out, the fucking men of the hour. And I honestly didn't know what to think of Pantera, because, you know, Dime and Vinnie Paul are both dead, you know, the guitar player and the drummer. And they were like an integral aspect of Pantera. But now they have Charlie Benante from Anthrax on drums. And I remember, just from what I know, he was really tight with Vinnie Paul back in the day. And then they have Zakk Wylde from, you know, he got his fame from like Ozzy Osbourne. He has Black Label Society. Guy's a very well-known guitar player. And he was really tight with Dimebag too. So they have him on guitar. And I mean, there's just so much fucking energy in the band. Like Phil Anselmo still sounds pretty good. They had to down tune a couple songs, like a half step or a full step, so that he could still hit some of the notes. But even then, the songs still sounded really good. And you know, obviously Rex Brown was there, fucking killing it on the bass. That guy is like such an underrated bass player. The dude's fucking awesome. And like I was telling you a little bit before we started recording, the way Zakk Wylde is playing these songs on guitar is fucking awesome, because he's not trying to replicate what Dimebag did. Like he's playing, like obviously he's playing the solos how they're supposed to be played, but they're not note for note, and they're not always in the same style that Dimebag would have played it. And I like that. I like that it's individual. I like, you know, because if they wanted to emulate Dimebag, they very easily could, and it would probably suck, plain and simple. So Zakk Wylde going out there and doing his own thing with these classic fucking Pantera songs. I mean, it was insanely cool, and it just blew me the fuck away. And then there was the mosh pit. The fucking Pantera pit was fucking insane. I mean, I've been in some fucking crazy mosh pits before, Guar being one of the crazier ones. But like the people moshing at the Pantera show are trying to do some fucking damage out there, man. I was doing pretty good at first, fucking shoving people around, but after like walking 7,500 steps at work the same day, and then you know, doing all this walking and shit around Blossom Music Center, my legs were fucked. Like it got to the point where I could not keep myself up. Like my legs just weren't doing it. So like I just started, like, I would get bumped into, my legs would give out, I'd eat shit, they'd pick me back up, I'd get fucking slammed into again, eat shit, that happened probably a good 4 or 5 fucking times. And finally I was like, dude, fuck this, I'm getting out of this pit. And I backed up to get out of it, and I backed into something. I'm like, what the fuck? And I turn around, and I'm like at the front of the lawn. Like they have the way Blossom set up is they have the lawn, which is like the farthest back. It's outdoor, uncovered. Then you have like seating, and then you have like the like pit tickets or whatever, where the people are closest to the band. So without even knowing it, I got to like the farthest front that I pretty much could. And that was fucking insane, dude. And I was like out of breath as fuck, and I was like, I thought I was gonna pass out from how hard I was fucking breathing and shit. Like it was intense. But Jordan, friend of the show, he was going in the pit like crazy. And I mean, you know Jordan, you know what he looks like. I mean, yeah, he's tall.
He's a very calm
But
man.
Yeah, he's a very calm guy, very like, you know, just does his own thing, fucking, you know, obviously looks very nerdy, but he was in that fucking pit just fucking killing it, man. Like he was going in the pit more than Logan even was, and Logan likes to mosh. Like that's like
yeah,
real
Logan
shit.
got concerned and he started typing in one of the chats. He was like, "Oh shit, Jordan just keeps hopping in, man."
Yeah.
Jesus.
No, that was fucking awesome seeing that shit. Like that was so cool. I told Jordan, I was like, dude, next time Guar comes through town, you're coming with me and we're going in the fucking pit. You're gonna love that shit. And but no, the pit was fucking insane, man. There ain't no fucking pit I've been in quite like a Pantera mosh pit. I'm sure there's ones that get more intense, but still, like that shit was wild. And I was wearing my Jordans too. Actually, where are they? I was wearing my retro ones, and I got them all like scuffed up and fucked up from the mosh pit. But I don't even care. It's worth it. It's totally worth it.
Are you gonna scratch on the bottom Pantera or something?
I might carve that into the side because I wore those shoes there. That would actually be sick. Be a pretty cool thing to do, just like writing or like carving into your shoes, like names of bands you saw while wearing them. That's actually really sick idea. But no, the songs they were playing too. Let me get to this part. They were playing like Pantera deep cuts. They weren't just out there playing the fucking hits. Like, yeah, sure, they played like Cowboys from Hell. They played Walk. They played I'm Broken, fucking Hostile, Mouth for War. They like those are like the 5 like Pantera hits that I can think of that they played off the top of my head. But everything else was like shit from like the middle of the fucking album, you know, like this stuff people don't normally think about. And it was fucking awesome, dude. Like I remember they had a slight like 2-minute intermission after they just played like a super intense song, and I remember just being like just so overstimulated and shit. I just remember being like, holy fuck, that was fucking nuts. And then they came back on stage and I was like, oh yeah, it's time to fucking go. Let's
round
go,
two,
guys.
round two. Started jumping in the pit again.
Yeah, and they pulled out a tribute to Ozzy Osbourne. I forget what the song was. Nick would be able to tell me if he was here, but it's a Sabbath song that Pantera actually covered on one of their albums. It might have been Far Beyond Driven or something. But no, they came out and did that tribute to Ozzy, and it was fucking really cool. But yeah, all around great show. I definitely want to see them again if they're coming back through town. Yeah, and like the whole deep cuts thing I thought was cool because like they very easily could have done some sellout bullshit with this Pantera reunion, and they didn't. They're like staying true to the fucking fans. They're staying true to like Pantera, like what that means as a band and as a musical group. Like they're staying completely true to it. I mean, it's just fucking crazy, you know? Like it's so badass just what they're doing right now. I like if they made another album, which, you know, I would be hesitant to listen to. Yeah, I would love that.
You're sold on them.
Yeah, I would totally listen to a new fucking Pantera album if they keep Charlie and Zach on their respective instruments, man. Like, no joke, I would absolutely love that. Like, it's great, man.
Similar kind of situation, which I just now, I think I've pieced it together before, but I didn't like properly phrase it. I've seen 2 of the 3 Come Down guys perform stand-up. And I saved the best for last. I still have Mr. Friedland to look into.
Yeah, the best for last. Cool Adam.
But when Pantera was opening up for Metallica, or they were like the secondary act, I suppose.
Yeah, that's considered opening.
They were very good. They were very good. There was a lot of like great crowd reactions to the songs they would start up. So hopefully there's something
that
there.
way at Blossom. Yeah, literally every song that they would start up, motherfuckers were cheering, and it's because I don't even know. It just blows my fucking mind. Like, in the crowd too at the show was like just electric. Like, you have to think, before like maybe a year ago, the last time anybody saw Pantera live was like 30 fucking years ago, 20, 30 years ago. You know, like I would have like old heads telling me stories like, yeah, I saw fucking Pantera back in '96. They were fucking awesome, you know. And now I can say like, yeah, I've seen fucking Pantera too. It wasn't with the Abbott brothers, but still, it was fucking awesome, you know.
Yeah. I
And
have a
my cousin
Grateful
just
Dead
fucking
shirt.
loved it, man.
I think I brought it up before, but I have a Grateful Dead shirt. But I never have gone to a concert. And this guy runs up to me in the mall and he's like, yeah, I fucking saw him in 1996 or something like that. And I was just like, I'm just wearing the shirt. I'm sorry. I'm just wearing the shirt.
Yeah. And there is another thing. We were kind of joking on our way to the show, because me and Nick, we know the Pantera clientele. It's blizzard conditions out there. You know what I'm saying? Fucking. So we were kind of joking about that, and Kai's like, dude, I have my eyes peeled. I plan on finding at least one black person at this show. And I was wearing my Death T-shirt. You know, I had a pretty damn good fit going that night, and I was wearing my Death T-shirt, and the first fucking black guy we see is like, yo, nice Death shirt, man, Rip Chuck. And I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. And so I was the only one that actually got compliments on my fit, which was like, yeah, that's right. You know? But no, so we saw like, I think 2 more black people after that, and then when we were sitting on the lawn watching a monomarth, I just like looked back to kind of see what was behind me, and I saw another black guy. This guy was mixed race, I could tell, and he was wearing a Death T-shirt too. He had the Spiritual Healing album from Death on his T-shirt, and I was like, and it got me to think. I'm like, do black people just really fuck with Death? Like I don't have any fucking problem with it, but if they do, I would like to know, so I can fucking hang out with black people and listen to Death, because most of the time I've hung out with black people, it's rap music, which is fine, you know. But you know, I want to hang out with some brothers that like know what that good death metal is and shit. Like that's the kind of brothers I want to be hanging out with. So basically, all the ones that went to Pantera, I want to hang out with each.
all 4 of them. Come here, all 4 of you.
Because I am a world-renowned respecter of black people.
Yeah, as according to the intro of the podcast, yes.
Yes. Yeah, me and you, we are the 2 greatest respecters of black people out there right now. There's no contest about it.
I do have one little tidbit of football news, and then I think we're good.
All right.
So, previously, I believe I talked about Derek Carr. He is a former quarterback on the Saints, and he retired in the offseason. Then, an offensive tackle on the Saints, Ryan Ramczyk, retired. Ramczyk spelled like C-Y-S-K, I think. I might have that wrong.
That's Polish as fuck. That's such a Polish name.
The thing is,
that might be the most Polish name I've ever heard in my life.
I've listed 2 retirements. There's still 2 more. A tight end or receiver type guy, his name is Jimmy Graham. He also retired on the Saints. And like 2 days ago, Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger is his nickname, retired. And he was also on the Saints. I don't know what's going on in New Orleans. I don't know if they all just had like a, yo, if Derek's retiring, I'm retiring. Fuck this shit. I don't know what it was, but they all fucking retired. in the span of like 2 months. So, there's the football news I have.
Hey, we're back. Finally.
Yeah, I froze. Okay. Oh. There you go.
All right. Yeah. Okay, cool. Finally.
he stared at the camera like a fucking like Disney character. Oh, that was awesome. Did you hear all the retirements? I don't have to list them out again.
The audience did. It's fine.
All right.
It's fine.
But yeah,
as long as the audience has it.
4 New Orleans Saints retired in the same off season, which is really fucking weird.
It's looking rough for the Saints then, ain't it?
Yeah.
They're not getting the Super. Maybe we'll beat the shit out of them this season.
Ooh.
The Browns.
Yeah.
Hope the fuck we do.
That'd be cool.
Like I said, I actually plan on watching games this season instead of just looking at scores on my phone. Because I'm really excited for like the new QBs we got.
I might have to recommend, well, like a week-to-week basis kind of thing for the Browns.
Yeah.
If it was the fucking Lions, I'd say watch every week, but it's not, you know?
Yeah.
It's one of those. Oh, man.
Let's see what Donald Trump's doing.
Well, I guess I could be our additional topic if it's something important. If not, I think we're good.
Trump talks Epstein, Obama, and cleaning up D.C. before leaving for Scotland. What the hell does he need to go to Scotland for?
I don't know. Maybe he's trying to add to the United Kingdom. We have United in our name.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe he might be trying to make Scotland part of America the same way he wants to do with Canada and Greenland. I would let Scotland be a part of America. I like Scotland.
Yeah, there's a lot of nice fellows over there.
Yeah. Well, Count Dankula's Scottish, so like, kind of, I like his videos, so I kind of have to like Scottish people.
Gotcha. But I think that's the end for this week's Northwest Trenches podcast, episode 8T. 8T.
Yeah, boy.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, peace out, guys.
And you don't seem to understand. A shame you say